Hi, Charlie Barlow here at the spiritual home of Australian motorsport, Mount Panorama, for the season opener of the 2024 Repco Supercars Championship. It is the Thrifty Bathurst 500 and this is the Repco Rundown. Well, it has been an off-season like no other, so let's run through all the big changes that you're going to see in 2024, starting with driver lineup, and it begins with our reigning championship winning team, Aero Motorsport. Now 2023 defending champion Brodie Kostecki will not be back for round one. Instead, co-driver for Aero Motorsport Todd Hazelwood has received the call-up to drive the number 99 Camaro. And there's another fresh face on the other side of the garage as well. Jack LeBrock will be driving the number 9 Aero Motorsport Camaro. Other major changes, of course, Will Brown stepping into the now number 87 Red Bull Ampol Racing Camaro, which was formerly the number 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen. Of course, Shane has gone to pastures new to chase NASCAR glory. Toowoomba's Will Brown will be looking to make waves this weekend as the fresh bull in town. And also there's been a raft of changes up and down pit lane, the now 24-car grid, with Tickford Racing scaling back from 4 to 2 cars and Blanchard Racing team expanding to 2-car team as well. We've got 3 rookies in the mix. We've got Aaron Love, Ryan Wood and Jackson Evans. He's a New Zealander who has got international accolades, but to be the top of the Kiwis is going to be a hard feat this year. There are 5 New Zealand natives on the grid. Another talking point in 2024 are the aerodynamic changes made to both the Ford Mustang and the Chevrolet Camaro. Now, this is following the historic wind tunnel testing conducted over in the United States to secure aerodynamic parity. So what are the notable changes you will see on the car? Well, the Mustang includes a revised front end with a splitter rounded and a wheel arch packers removed. The side skirt has a new leading edge packer, while the trailing edge is now smaller. For the rear of the Ford, it now has a decked spoiler, and the rear wing has been moved forward with the end plate angled and the gurney flap removed. For the Camaro, the rear wing has been widened and the pillars moved rearward, and there are new mounts while the front splitter has been re-profiled. All in all, the modifications have seen a slight increase in front downforce in both cars, and rear downforce has been added to ensure they're both balanced. With aero parity secured, Supercars has also undertaken engine validation processes with new tools. The 2 cars have 2 different engines, so in the effort to secure engine parity, Supercars has recently used new tools such as torque sensors. Another change we'll see on track in 2024 is the introduction of the full course yellow and safety car procedure. Now, from this weekend, the race director can declare a full course yellow period. Pretty much it is exactly the same as what you see in Formula One. Think virtual safety car. We also did see it at the Bathurst 12-hour last weekend. It's purely for safety reasons and to keep the flow as much as possible. A big change that will play out across the 2024 season is the introduction of the live pit lane. So for round one, that means that pit lane has been allocated based on the final 2023 Teams Championship standings. So at the Thrifty Bathurst 500, that means you'll see Erebus in pit bay 1 and Red Bull Ampol Racing in pit bay 2, and so on and so forth. But from round 2, it will all change, because then Supercars will allocate pit lane order based on the final standings of round 1. So that means there is everything to play for every single round to ensure that teams get the best pit bay possible. So there you have it, all the big changes that you're going to see in 2024. But hey, it is not over yet. This is week 2 of Bathurst Supervest. Last weekend we had the Repco Bathurst 12-hour, and we've had a week of festivities in Bathurst CBD, including a packed out Wiggles concert, a Supercars track to town, and a driver signing session. But there is so much more to come from the colossus that is Mount Panorama as we head in to the Thrifty Bathurst 500. You can watch all the action on Foxtel and KO and the 7 network over Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you come trackside if you can. You can buy a ticket at the gate, and while you're here, visit the Repco Pit Stop Challenge. And if you see me in pit lane, make sure you say hello. This is Charlie Barlow for my very first Repco rundown. Can't wait to see you at round 2.